wrong one. Hello. Nope. There you go. I really should clean those up. Okay. Alright. And here we go again. Just making sure we're good. Looks like it. Okay. So today, I have been wanting to get into miniatures for forever. And God, I'm a little tired, not gonna lie. But I finally went in and I got some beginning stuff, to start getting into it. So I indulge freely. And listen, I'm such a fan of YouTube, okay? I wish YouTube had a better streaming scene because I would be loyal. I love YouTube. I adore YouTube. And one of the reasons is because there's so many niches in there that I enjoy I like partaking in. And just as a viewer, for the most part. Eventually, I plan to join all of these. But one of them is the world of miniatures. And now there's like a crazy amount. You know what's so interesting? Just very, very quick tangent. It's very interesting to me that there's so many channels and networks who have decided to publish their entire episodes and seasons sometimes on YouTube. I think that's genuinely interesting. And it shows you how wrong my mother was when she said to not pursue YouTube as a career because it was just a trend. No one has ever been more wrong. Anyways. And so I enjoy watching all of there's like different types. Recently I watched a 8-hour, it was like 7 hours. Let me try to find it. Why? For funsies, I guess, because I can. It was sorry, I got randomly suggested a channel. Is it because I watch my own stuff? It was the entire season of, this is why I needed to look for it, because I actually don't know what it's called. That's crazy. I'm sorry. People are just like posting their drama. Well, I mean, I'm sure they're like a YouTube couple, but it has 265 views. Sorry. Oh, wait, no, not that. I keep opening YouTube to go to the thing and it's just recommending me. Oh, it's not going to be here, is it? Yeah, no, I'm in a different account. I'm trying to check my history real quick. Okay, so it's 7 hours and 20 minutes, and it's called the Ultimate Miniature Home Challenge on Competition TV. It has 100K views, so not bad. And, God, and there's just so many cute ones. And I started watching a channel. What am I thinking of? A YouTube channel that like fully, guys, do you know how intense the miniature scene is? No matter, you can't imagine what niche like crafts there are out there in like the communities. Also, side note, one of my favorite things to watch, like, well, just casually like put in the background while I'm like working and stuff, is drama from like niche communities, because you'd be surprised. Like Stickergate happened on Threads, apparently. Threads? Who knew that was a thing that people used? I use it. But I didn't know, like, it was like an actual social media platform. And yarn patterns, like the fiber arts community, that there's a lot of drama there. So anyways, so I decided to, on stream, you and I, we built this book nook together. Sorry for the picture there. That is a pattern I will be doing. Maybe together, maybe not. We'll see. But this is a book nook that we did together. And it is really cute. It is very nice. And I got batteries for it. So that's great. And it turns on. Not that you can see much because, well, one, the batteries are kind of dead. Because I get rechargeable batteries. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of these headphones. I don't like how I sound to myself. Maybe I just need to be more quiet. No, I still sound very loud to my own ears. Maybe I need to increase the music. It's because my hair's like super wet, so I don't want to wear my headset, like my big headphones, because then my hair doesn't dry properly. I don't like it. So we did this together. I think I can lean it back and there shouldn't be a problem. Except with the tree, but that much is obvious. And it was great fun. We finished it together. I did most of it on my own, if I'm honest with you. And it comes with the tree in the center there. And also, you can see, I'm trying to grab it, hold on. Okay. You can see inside of there, that part, oh no, I'm gonna have to take it apart, aren't I? Well, we'll get to the tree first. This should not take me 2 hours. I'm just realizing. Right? Anyways, it's supposed to have like a mini, I don't know, what do you call it? Just like some landscaping, interior landscaping, if you will. And so it comes with this tree, and I wish, oh, that actually worked. Okay. So it comes with this tree, and I don't think it looks that bad on camera actually, but from my perspective, it looks really bad because the green parts are plastic. And so it just so obviously looks fake. And I don't know, I just, like, it's an easy way to vamp it up a little bit. And also to experiment, if we're honest. You know what? I kind of want to paint the trunk as well. It's black. Like why is it black? And I'm thinking, how do you think we could dye this? Maybe. It'd probably be really hard because it is a dark color. Anyways, I went to Hobby Lobby and because they're the only people that have things like this. That's not true. I think, well, I mean, I've strolled along Michael's quite some, and I don't think I've seen things like this, so. And so I started getting some things in preparations to starting to make miniatures. For example, I also got some balls of wood here, you can see. And it's so interesting. So balsa wood is very much used, it's commonly used, at the very least here in the States, as far as I know, for miniatures because the wood is very soft. And so, so I just got some pieces to make stuff with. And now, one of the things that I wanted to do is okay, so I really want to make like book nooks, but we're using that term loosely because what is a book nook? I won't get philosophical with you. I won't get philosophical at all. It can be quite annoying. I think a book nook, in theory, in my opinion, is supposed to be like a miniature whatever, or just like a decorative piece that imitates somewhat a book, and so that you would put it in between books on a bookshelf, and it would look great. But that's obviously not true, right? Like, I think people use book nook pretty loosely. I'm in the subreddit, and let me tell you, like this, I would not consider this a book nook, not really. It's just, I don't know, but it is, isn't it? I guess it's like a terrarium. Well, but even then, maybe we just need to expand on the word book nook the way we have expanded on the word terrarium. Because you have a terrarium, you have a vivarium, you have a aquarium, you have a, what's the one that has both? Terrarium, aquarium, vivarium, riparium. Oh, I also wanted to do one. But that is nowhere. Someday. I want to turn one of my IKEA cabinets into a riparium. It would probably have to be a terrarium, but we'll see. We'll see when we get to it. Hey, pumpkin. Jesus. You're a little aggressive with that, no? Anyways. So, I want to try changing the foliage to this, but I'm looking at it, and I don't... Well, I guess I didn't really think it through much, if I'm honest. Do you think... I'm trying to figure out how to fix this. Quien quítate, te estoy tirando las cosas encima. Hey, oh, that's pumpkin. Do you think I could just make a new one? Or I could try to coat it on top. And then maybe if that doesn't work, we make a new one? Okay. This is my workspace. You can't sit there. You're on the cable. Okay. Okay. I think I'm just gonna try to put it on top. Maybe we can try with this one, because I think this might be too thick. Or it'll be a really full tree. And then the part that will be more fun, but also harder for me to do while you're able to see, is the inside of the book nook. I did not think this one through. I'll be so real with you guys. I think of different ideas on what to do on stream, especially because I stream 5 days a week now. Like I was streaming 6, so, but it's 5 now. But I don't decide until like the day of. Like, I get out of work and I come home and I'm like, okay, so what are we doing today? Because I have options. I'll tell you the options for today. So I have a cross stitch project, a smaller one, to start, and which I'm like excited for. Oh, that's the one that you guys that I inadvertently showed in the beginning. So this one. This is a small cross stitch project that I would like to do at some point. One as a break from the large, enormous, massive Disney cross stitch that we have worked on before on stream. But also for the satisfaction of it, of just actually completing one, because of the Disney one that I started on stream. That's my first attempt at cross stitch. Not very smart of me. That was just pure hubris, by the way. And yeah, so like there's so that was an option. I have a second cross stitch project that I'm currently working on, which is like similar in of that same collection of patterns. I consider playing Minecraft. That was also an option. That's usually what I do what I turn to when I'm tired, which I am. What was another option that I had? What else did I think of doing? Pumpkin, do you remember? Oh. Oh, you're such a cutie. Oh. Anyways, I will be using normal glue, mostly because I don't have anything else, but also I feel like this should be perfectly fine to try to do this. Okay, we'll close you in a little bit, but so you can see. Okay, how do I do this? What if I just like dip it in there? Okay, my hobbies are in 3 parts, okay? The first hobby I enjoy, shopping for supplies. That's a lot of fun to me. Also just shopping. And then 2, organizing my supplies. I enjoy that a lot as well. It's so fun because I'm looking at this and I'm like, oh, I should put this like in a plastic bin. You know, just because it'll be a lot nicer. It's because I'm thinking right now that I'm gonna probably just dip this in. I'll cover this in glue and then just dip it in there. Why not? Yeah, why not? And then I'm thinking like, oh, it would be so much easier if it was like an open container, kind of like this, but with the lid. And then 3rd are the actual hobby. So in this case, it would actually be miniatures. But I enjoy the shopping. I enjoy the organizing just as much, let me tell you. Okay. I'm just wondering how I want to open this because I kind of want to keep the best. Yeah. Oh, I love you, buddy, but yeah, we're a little bit busy here. And he's gone. Okay. This is the first time that I am using anything like this. So I don't know how to store it. I don't know how to keep it. Should I just completely... I need to remove this. So I want to keep the label. Kind of use a cordon, I guess. Because I guess that's good enough. No, maybe more. I want to keep the label just in case I need it for whatever reason. So I don't want to completely destroy it. Okay. I want to touch it. Okay, it feels pretty much like how you would think it would feel. Which is like crumbs of dried bread. That's not very, no. Do you see this, child? Nobody. See, and this is why you're not allowed up here. Oh, no, good on me. Oh, no, you're good. And then because my thought was that we would do this and then this as a highlight. It is a lot finer. I also thought about, no, this is really, we can do like more. I'm thinking of how close I should get you guys. Because if I zoom you in, it'll look a lot worse. Sorry. So I think I should just like do this instead. Because Because we're working very small here. Okay, there we go. And so, don't mind the cable. Okay. So this is what we're using. Like I said, I bought this at Hobby Lobby. That's how much it costs for that much. And so because ideally I would like to get rid of this plastic, but I feel like I would just, and like you can see it's coming off, but it would just take forever to really get rid of, like, do any significant damage. So I feel like if anyone ever tries to like consistently watch my streams, that they'll get whiplash. You know? Because, yeah, that's as much as I'm willing to really deal with this. Just need a vacuum over here. Okay. Let's keep the ugly plastic one away from the good, expensive one. So you can see here I completely got some branches looking all naked. So we'll just go for it. What else will we do? Okay. Shall we work from the top to bottom, or bottom to top, you think? I guess it doesn't, well, from here, because I guess it's just easier to avoid touching the top. Pumpkin. Okay. They go behind the monitor. I think I might also have to move where my mic is. I don't know how it sounds. So I'm gonna try to go into the branches. Maybe we start with the finer one. Maybe the finer one would be better. Well, let's hear. It's because this is like shrubbery. So this is like more solid pieces. This is like clumps, if you will. And so it's really hard to see, I think. No, pumpkin. I think if we do enough, it'll look good. Okay, I'm just really nervous that he's gonna try to eat these. So let me... I know you can't see him, but he's right there. Yeah, hey buddy. Okay, now he wants to say hi to you too. I said, but yeah. Pumpkin, oh my god, you're such an attention seeker. Señor, quítate. He's just standing in the middle of it. Vente. Come on. Pumpkin, you're like right in the middle of the thing. Oh. And that's my roof. Ceiling. How do I change it? There it goes. Oh, pumpkin. And that's his butt. Okay, come on, buddy. he's on my chair and I can't move. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I think I just have to keep going to make any significant difference. I don't remember the... I will upgrade phones soon. Or I just need to commit to trying to figure out how to make the DSLR a second camera. Because this is really hard to see. And if this is hard to see, imagine when we're doing a different miniature. If it's ugly, we will replace it with something else. Sorry, my boyfriend has been sick, and so it's just been a matter of time, really. It's because I feel like my current issue with this is that you can't really see that. I kind of like seeing the branches. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Not really. And because this is supposed to be like a bush, then it's too dense. Like the pieces are too big, and they just cover the whole thing up. This is really, really pokey. All right, okay. I'm just trying to go in and make sure I get the little pieces, like the exposed glue. I'll probably have to do a second coating, and maybe that one I will do with the finer one. Not that it's very necessary, mind you, it's gonna be inside of there, so like you won't be able to see most angles. But do you see the difference, like, between, like, these and, like, that? Of course it looks more full, but it's just that, I think now it's just that much more clear to see how bad that was. And now these are cheap, these are, like, you know, made God knows where. So I understand that, but I just want to squish it. Honestly, it's very squishy. I will say that. This. Okay. You're sticking to me now. Some bean says would be nice. Pumpkin. Hey, buddy. Come on. See, you just changed a cat, and it's like, I just had trained the other one to leave me alone. Now I gotta deal with this one. Hazte para allá. Pumpkin, how are we gonna get anything done like this? What I do think I need is some watered down glue to apply. I think that's how people lock it into place. Damn it. I see the glue. I'm trying to put it in there. Okay. There you go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Damn it, sorry. Okay, there we go. I have no idea what I did. But it worked. Really, really well. I just double tapped. I don't know. Oh, I guess I can do it later. No. Okay, this is getting really, like, annoying to hold. I wish I had something to rest it on, stick it onto. It just won't stay. Sorry. I'm trying to get it. Oh, whatever. Excellent. Are you kidding me? I'm just knocking it off. Okay. We missed some spots. Okay. I want to squish it because it's very squishy. But I don't think I can do that. But look at that. That looks so... Okay, missed the spot. But it looks so much better. Pumpkin buddy. It's just... I need you to appreciate what's going on. And do you see that? He's like... He's very... So, it's kind of hard. Okay, I missed some spots, so we'll take care of those. Like I said, it's not a big deal even if I do miss them, because you won't be able to see it very well. Pumpkin, I can't see, buddy. Someone get this guy and give him some pets because he clearly needs them. Okay. Okay, and now he's laying on top of my hand. That is... Pumpkin, you couldn't have done this like in the beginning when I still had something to do here. I guess we'll just really get into the parts that I'm missing. Okay. That's not bad. Do we feel like the trunk is too small now? Is kind of the question. And what do we think is the best side? Should I add the highlights? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's coming off. No, pumpkin. Quítate. No. Okay, I think I need to tap it. Because whatever's gonna come off, it would have probably fallen off at some point. Okay, I see. Not pumpkin. Buddy, I love you, but you need to let me work. A ver. Just look at this. This is a rat. My hand is just underneath him. Hey, buddy. So, how have y'all been? Do you have a cat? Buddy, honey, I need my hand. Can I have it back? Yeah, please? Come on, honey. Let's book up. That's not very comfortable for me anyway. And then... Oh, Jesus. Oh, poor little pumpkin. Ándale. Okay. There. My hand is free again. Sorry. Once again, I did it. Okay. So, now, there's some pieces, well, I guess it's not a big deal. It's a little uneven. Okay, cute. Cute, cute, cute. Let's just leave it alone. Okay, and this is what the new tree looks like. That trust me, guys, that is so much cuter. Okay. Now, do I want to go in and add a bunch of this greenery to everything? Yeah, I do. Will I? No, because I have self-control. No, because, because what I was saying earlier, like an hour ago, is, that I wanted to, okay, this is going to be a lot harder to do together, because we want to basically go in here now. Give that a second to eventually dry. Now once I do this, it will be a lot messier if I ever try to fix it. So, I'm going into this with that understanding. So, we're going into this with that understanding. But story of my life, am I right, guys? I don't even know what that joke was supposed to be. So, now I need to go in there. Sorry, can't see. In there. Right here. Because I want to do kind of what you see there, which is, you know, it's supposed to be like some grass with flowers and stuff. And so I would like to do that. So we would go in with the finer one and Because, okay, no, I actually gotta reach for it. Okay, so we also got some cute gravel, some mini gravel, to add some like texture, the appearance of rocks, if you will. And then I got some different colors for variation, because if you look at grass, it is never just one color. I think I'll do this one. This one looks really pretty. This is good for like shaded areas. This is like very spring, very much like this one. And so ideally I would be able to do this outside. I'm afraid we cannot do that at this moment, because that would mean I would have to take it apart, which we're not gonna do. So instead, what we're gonna do is, we're going to, angle this back, and this is such a bad idea that I don't wanna. I'm trying to remember how it attaches, because I don't think we really have, I don't even. God, they're so cute. Look at the little bugs. They're adorable. I love it so much. Focusing. We are playing a dangerous game, mind you, because this staircase is not attached. It keeps like popping out of where it's supposed to be. So that's very annoying. But I think we're just gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it like this. This is weird and awkward, and I should have known better. But here we are. So we're just gonna power through here. I just need something to rest it on. I'm afraid I don't have much. Well, we're not using this. It's not very steady. Okay. Not bad. Yeah. Okay, you can see. I can't see. Who needs to see? Surely, as long as you can see, we're fine. It's really bothering me. I don't know if it's the cameras or which one is it? This one. That's better, right? Okay. Okay, whatever. And so now what I'm gonna do is, I have to be careful because there's a hole in the middle that you can maybe kind of see, and that is for the tree. So I have to just not block that. That's my one job. Okay, that's not gonna work. Shall I use to spread glue in there? We'll do it. I have an old. Oh, that is loose. This will be good enough. I'm trusting that you can see. Pumpkin. Ya no cabes, mijo. No, cuidado. Pumpkin, buddy, we're in a bit of a time crunch here. The glue is drying. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. Okay. So, and now I get to. Okay, this has a. Jesus Christ. Navisa. I opened this giant thing thinking it was sealed. It was not. It had it's because it has a thing, but thank you so much. Oh wow, Jesus. Thank you. Hello. I am thank you so much for where do I start? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the follow. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. Your lard raid. Aw. Hello. Welcome in, guys. You almost just listened to a massive accident. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I'm just playing. Basically, what you can see here is the book nook that I assembled some time ago, like last week, maybe a week ago. And I also do crafts on stream, and I love to see others doing it too. Fantastic. You know, I didn't realize that was a category until like a couple days ago. Maybe last week. I've been streaming for like steadily for about a month now. Who knew? And fantastic. What kind of crafts do you guys do on yours? Or are you like me and you just do a little bit of everything? But also I have glue on that, so I'm gonna start applying some. It is blended turf. Okay, you won't be able to. The focusing is not gonna work. And it is what people use in like miniatures and like train. What is it called? You know how people make like train stations and like really dioramas and stuff like that? Yeah. Ooh, felting wool. Oh, cute. I wanted to attempt felting wool. So I will definitely look to you to see what you're doing. If I need any pointers. But thank you guys so much. I do a little bit of everything on stream, so fair warning. I feel like I must disclose that. Yeah, if you have any like pointers, like any place to start, let me know. Like any content creator, or I just realized this is gonna make a mess in there. And how am I gonna clean it up? Oh no. I guess if I vacuum, it should be fine. Everything is like stuck in there, mostly. Probably. I'm really nervous about it now. Rarity streams are the best. Okay, great. Great. You'll love, you'll love to be surprised every day to see whatever is coming up next. Yeah, like yesterday, we did a little bit of, okay, yesterday we went over the Saikuno situation. We read through the entire document. So, I'm a very opinionated person. You know, just do with that what you will. Just know you might not always like what comes out of my mouth. But since everyone on Twitch has been talking about it, I wanted to see what all the commotion was about. For faulting, we just got a small kid and it's really easy to learn. Okay, a kid is good then. You just gotta keep stabbing till it looks good. Fantastic. Sounds like a good time. Oh yeah, we, yeah, I was certainly interesting. And then I also do sometimes like random Minecraft streams, and then sometimes I do like cross stitching, a little bit of cross stitching. And then we did crocheting not that long ago. I do a little bit of politics here and there too. So you really want to be careful with that one. Okay, I need to put a lot more, but I'm gonna make a mess. I did not think this one through. And that's what I get for being impatient, because I knew I wanted to do this, and instead of waiting to put it together until I could, like, change it, I just jumped right into it. That's what I get. Heck yeah. yeah, so it really is, you're rolling the dice every day with me. But you know what? I am looking for people to like that. Exactly. Gotta keep you guys on your toes. So, hopefully we're one step closer. Okay, I'm gonna move it at a bit of an angle to keep just sprinkling on there. Because this is supposed to look like grass. I think it's doing a good job of looking like it. I know it's hard to see. It's because I really shouldn't have assembled it already. I did some of my taxes on stream the other night unprompted. That's so funny. That's crazy. But like, how? 'Cause you can't. You're gonna like dox yourself or something. Oh, well, sorry. I guess, like, are you, like, maybe, like, self-employed? Sorry, it's because I have a W2, I have a job, right? So I just do a W2, and so I just, put it in, and, sorry, I just put it into TurboTax, and then that's it. I didn't show my screen, just got to see me stare at my screen. Ah. I see. Well, you know, sometimes you do what you gotta do. You gotta stream, gotta put those hours in, and you gotta do your taxes. So I'm sure they enjoyed the ride. Yeah, I was doing a Harvard course that became popular because it's like on government. So we did not finish it, unfortunately. But sorry, I know this is really hard to appreciate right now. But we're getting there. I'm gonna have to turn it onto its side. I wanted to get some, like, here, because I'll show you guys what it looks like in its entirety. So, if I zoom out, I know the angle is crazy, but it has a roof. But this is a book nook, and meaning. It's like a kit that I got on Amazon, and then you just get to assemble it, so it's really fun. It also hurts your fingers though, I will say that, for a warning, but it's really fun, and it's so cute because it's like, it has little books in it, And, oh, and it lights up. It's not gonna light up very bright right now because I did use up the batteries. But you can see it a little bit there. See, my light has a control remote. Oh, I think I have it. It's not it. That's for a foot massager. So that is not it. Yeah, no, because I don't want to get up. Yeah, they're so fun. And there's like tons and tons and tons. It's because I found this subreddit and it's their fault. They, the subreddit for book nooks, they showcase like these people are obsessed. And now I can be obsessed, but it's like, it's a different thing. It's unlikely because they have to share my love, right? My different hobbies. And so there's like a bunch of different ones and they'll always like assemble them and post. There are some really fun ones that have like mechanical functions and they can be really pretty and super like impressive. And this one honestly was a little bit underwhelming just in how fast you assembled it. Oh yeah, they're no, you have no idea. Like they're like so intense. They even have special relationships with all of these sellers, so they have a discount specifically for Redditors. So that's how dedicated they are. That they have like direct communications basically to these people. Yeah, they don't mess around. But I feel like that's kind of more common now because I've also been eyeing diamond art painting, and I know I'll use a brush to try to spread the ones that are already in there around. Sorry. Ugh. Yeah. Oh no, I'm just taking it off. Okay, we're not gonna do that anymore. We're going back to I'll just sprinkle it in like we're seasoning something, and then I'll just lightly press it in. And I did forget, oh, diamond art painting. And so one of the most popular brands is Diamond Art Club, and the people, like the company, went into the subreddit and posted like directly addressing the people that buy it and trying to explain themselves as to why they have issues and just all the things that the community was complaining about. And so, yeah, it's just genuinely very interesting that Reddit communities have a lot of power. Oh, you know, I wanted to add little rocks because that's so cute. Here, we'll go back. So I got all of these for like, yeah, they're for like dioramas and stuff like that. So, yeah, they're super good for organizing. Yeah, I bet. They're also super good for like showing you new things that you might be interested in. Because that's where I've been at. Well, and I say that very lightly though, because I've always had an interest in miniatures specifically. Come on, who doesn't? They're so cute. And so I've just been biding my time, waiting to see when is the right time to join, to start something. And so book nooks I think is like a really good way to start with miniatures because it's a kit already, so you just assemble it. But I want to do my own. Okay, we're just gonna pick a spot, add more glue, and okay, that's not a very good way to do this. Okay, we're gonna put it on our brush and then add more glue. And then add, I don't know, we'll see. So it is very messy. Well, what can you do? Ooh. Okay, there it goes. How am I supposed to add these tiny little rocks? I am unironically gonna do one by one. It is so small. Oh my god, that's so cute. But this is the first time I've tried doing like anything like miniature wise, and I am realizing the limitations of my equipment. So it's definitely something I'll consider in the future streams. Because what I just did, it comes with a tree in the center. Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by and for the follows, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good night. And so I just revamped this little tree, and you can still see underneath the foliage that I put on it, there's like a deeper green, like in there, and it's like a plasticky material that they use for originally. You can very clearly see the difference there. And yeah, so I wanted to make it look a lot cuter, which we did. But now I want to do the same thing to the inside. And it's proving a little bit hard. I don't know what I thought, honestly. When I built it, and I was like, it's fine, I'll just do it. Okay. I'll be able to adjust it whenever it's already built. That was a mistake. Oh, I can move it. I know. No. I've made terrariums before. This is so much worse. Okay, we're not gonna get too fancy with it. I'm just gonna add a little bit of the clumps that I use for the tree to simulate like a bush of a sorts. And I want to see. It would just look like that. I am a little bit unsatisfied with the trunk, but I can't do too much about it right now. I don't know. Alive terrariums? Yeah, I have a video somewhere. Okay, so I've had like a bajillion different channels, right? Like YouTube channels. And one of them was like plant focused. Yeah. And oh, I made them private. Okay, I need to go to YouTube Studio instead. Yeah, it's so like why even make it private, honestly? Okay. Let me bring it up onto stream so we can see it in the background. Don't mind my ASMR recommendations. So, last week we stopped by home. Okay, so we're just gonna completely ignore that and just like go right into it. Obviously it's dead now. Oh, silly me. And I say obviously because I clearly don't have the attention span to like take care of it. But honestly, it was doing really well. I just don't water them. Is mostly the problem. And I just like kind of ignore it. I bought driftwood from Amazon because I don't have anywhere else to buy driftwood. You only have like the big chain stores, but it worked really well. Ferns, I love a good fern. I hate that they dry out very quickly, but that's why they're perfect for a terrarium. I'm just a big fan of plants altogether, but I have cats, and my cats also love plants, which means they try to eat them. So I did the whole IKEA cabinet thing, but the problem is that if it's out of sight, out of mind. I don't know how it works. My brain does the thing where if it's behind a door, I don't know how to, like, it just ignores it. It might be a glass door, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm ignoring it. And so it just didn't work out very well. So I don't have plants anymore. I have some flowers in my baskets for spring, but that's as far as I let myself go. Yeah, but see, that's just so much easier than doing this. Yeah, no, that'll cover up those rocks. I have plans, but I just know they will succumb to their fate eventually. Yeah, that's kind of how they always say, okay, yeah. That's exactly the way that I function too. When I get a new plant, I'm like, I know you're gonna die eventually, but you'll be so pretty in the meantime. And we're gonna have such a good time. Oh, Jesus. Exactly, yeah. That's just how it goes. Okay. Yeah, no, it's really hard to do that. Directly on it, so we'll put it on the brush instead. Moss. I love moss. I am sad that I don't have enough access to moss in real life. Oh, it's so pretty. No. So annoying. Oh. Okay, what I need to do is get just like little... Okay, how do I do this? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll just do... like a little bit of like almost looking like a just like a bush. So we'll do a bigger piece of like something like, you know, something a little bit more significant, and then that's it. That's as much patience as I have for today. I would also ideally my cat. Oh, that's my other cat. No, sorry, do you like the Midwest or a desert? No. I'm more of a... Okay. I don't even know what to tell you. I'm more of a... Okay, for what? I guess is a bit of the question. Those are the ending shots. Oh, I meant, do you live? Oh. Oh, I live in the South. But I live in a city, so there's just not much of a chance for moss to grow anywhere. Except when it's like really rainy. Yeah, that was 3 years ago. It did pretty good though, 1.6 views. I didn't keep posting on that channel. I live in the PNW, moss grows on everything. Oh, must be nice. Yeah, no, it's just the fact that it's a city. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I know where my paint is. My cheap acrylic paint. And if I do not know, we will leave that trunk alone. But I would ideally like it to be brown. Oh, I forgot I have, and it's just for the music anyway. I forgot what I sound like. Okay, I got it. Okay, it's because I couldn't, you know, we're streaming. We can't take too long, but that's perfect. Okay, we can change. I'm gonna be so happy about that. Okay, and then we'll add some different colors in there. Try to make it nicer. Well, no, it's fine. It's my bedtime too. I'll definitely pop back in whenever I see you streaming. Do you typically stream around this time? Yes, I do. I stream Sunday through Wednesday from 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, so an hour and a half ago for me, to 1 a.m. So yeah, I'll hop off in a half an hour, so you're totally good. I really appreciate it though. Yeah, you're more than welcome. Thank you so much for everything, by the way. Yeah. So, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll definitely check out her stuff too. Okay, thank you. Have a good night, by the way. Thank you. Okay, I get to paint this thing. Aren't you happy, Pumpkin, that we found it? We need to have a cat cam. You can see his little furs in that corner. Oh, no, you can't. That's me. Damn it. Look, he's right here. I get the little fur. He found his spot, which is great because that lets me do this. So it is just, yeah, it's just, it doesn't look good. I can kind of tell the texture does seem to have some like wood grain to it, so that's nice. But okay, I haven't used this in probably like 3 or 4 years. I don't paint much. Dry glue. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, I really don't know what we're gonna do about, is this, okay, this is, I am fully thinking about using a, well, what if it's just moss? No, that's not how it works. At least it's hard to see. There's that. Oh, pero lo que no esté seco, whatever isn't glued down is gonna fly right off. It is what it is. I won't bother with that like on stream, but I will have to vacuum it. Okay, I'm gonna set this to the side really quickly. And we're gonna paint this. Ooh. Unfortunately, this is the only way I know how to make it change focus. I will figure it out, I swear. Keys are so tiny. Look, it's little, that's how small these little rocks are. Look, that's nothing. Of course I'm not gonna. Okay, I need to clean those brushes. Please remind me to clean my brushes, because I have a bad tendency of not cleaning them and then just throwing them away and buying more cheap ones, so, which I should not keep doing. Okay, there's a piece there. Okay, no, we'll focus, and that'll just be the back of it. I hope it works. I mean, you could hear liquid inside it. Sorry, I'm trying to see what I can pour some on to make it easier, but oh, I know, because it'll be very, very little. We'll just put it on some washi tape here. Yeah, it's like just very, very tiny. A little bit. Oh, this one's just, how can I, you know? Oh my god, that actually worked. Like I said, I haven't used these paints in like 2-3 years. Oh, a little bit too much red, it's fine. Are you going, pumpkin? Now he leaves me. Okay. See, that's so much nicer. And it's kind of still like keeping the like the texture that is like engraved into it. So you can see some, okay, sorry. Well, maybe you can't. It's so hard to tell. Like there's some black coming through, which is good because it'll help us keep those shadows. Go in really quickly into, because why not? It is very watery though, I will say that. Oh, I don't know if it's because it's like cheap acrylic or because it's so old. Okay. That's really nice. We'll add a little bit of red. Just give some variation and shade, which is really unnecessary. Like I said, you won't be able to see most of it. You guys saw where it's gonna be. It's gonna be hidden. But it's still fun to do. All right. Okay. Can you see? Oh, it's really hard because it's black, but there's like one little spike right there that's coming out, and I want to cover it up. I'm curious, what do people actually use as glue? Oh no. I'm hoping I can stab the plastic through so it can like hold better, but it just doesn't. This is too dense. But because it ends like on a spike, it's so thin at the end. And so I don't feel like it's gonna hold it very well. Open it up and just hug it. Like that. Sure. Oh, I almost almost grabbed that. But it's wet paint. Okay. Do we want to... Is that good? It feels a little bit light. Like maybe a little bit of black would be nice. Like a darker brown. Like mix a little bit of black into the brown. And my black, I'm pretty sure, is down there. And my boyfriend's gone, so I can't just ask him to grab it. So, what we'll do, sorry, it's just, I guess my hair was caught on something, because, that was weird. Oh, maybe on that. I do have some chalk paint, so that's just what we're gonna mix into it, because that's what I have on hand. Okay, I needed to be a little bit more than that. Okay, that's good. That was in fact too much. Brown. Adding a little bit of red, make sure it's like a nice warm dark brown. So okay, I think that's it. I won't try to get fancier than that yet. At least on this one. We'll get a little bit. See, this is like half of the fun. This chaos that you start to assemble whenever you craft. Okay, so now to finish this off, we're gonna choose a side. I guess that'll be good. Pumpkin. Buddy, we're almost done here. Step back. And we're gonna glue it in there. Should I? It feels so final. Get this out of the way. Okay, well, anyway. Let's seal this up. That is as satisfying as looking at moss. It makes me want to, like, I don't know, like, squeeze it, crush it, lay on it. It just looks so soft. And that'll be it for these. I'll try to save, you know, just like the big clumps here. The little ones will just, you just gotta be willing to let it go. Okay. And once more, we will just be using normal glue. That's what I use for the entire assembly of it, so I'm sure it's fine. The angle's so funny. Okay. but it's so you can see. And so now what I'll do, if it was a little less stable, because for example, it has the hole in it, right? Where like this goes. So I can just put it in and we're good. And generally speaking, it should stay perfectly fine. Because otherwise I would probably use like hot glue. Because that would keep it stable almost immediately. So, oh shit, what side did we agree on? Was it this one? Kind of bothers me because I see some plastic there. This one. Oh no, immediately messed up. Okay, and so now it is in there officially. I'm gonna clean up that glue. It's not standing up, so I need to make sure. I need to put this upright. Nope, it's not standing up. I know you can't see, I'm so sorry, but okay, it's gonna have to be propped up inside. Bye. Bye. It needs to be something small. Oh, this will work. Okay. It's just Do you think it has enough glue? What do you think, Pumpkin? Yeah, you think you're over it, huh? And you just want me to pet you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's... I don't trust it. I guess it's not a big deal. We'll leave it as it is now. If I need to, I'll go in with hot glue. I had my hot glue gun like here and ready, but I have it connected to a smart strip which has scheduled times where it turns on from like its previous use, and apparently it was off when my boyfriend came over to connect something, so I can't have it connected here anymore because it's not safe. And so it's not accessible, so we're just not gonna mess with it. I wish I had taken the time to add some different color seasoning. It's not seasoning. It is turf. But here we are. Maybe in the future we can add some little flowers in there as well. That'd be really cute. I guess I could do with so much more detail, but it's not a big deal. This is already like a step above what is even necessary because it already had a print. I just wanted to make it 3D and also start dabbling into miniatures in this way. And oh, so to end up the stream, what I was thinking for potentially future streams, I want to make a couple of different dioramas, right? Because I am so excited to have them. Oh, they were just so cute, and I want them. But and I want them on my shelves. So you can see behind me is my bookcase, one of them. I only have two, but it's one of my bookcases, and it has all of my favorite books. But I'm a big physical media girly. And like there, you see those are my CDs, and then right next to it, that's my vinyl player. And so I plan to also, I have a small VHS collection so far. I'm gonna keep growing that. I also plan to buy like the DVDs of like my favorite movies and my favorite TV series. And so I want to decorate my my shelves with these dioramas, and then I think it'll look so adorable to put them right next to like the series. So for example, I have 2 Lego sets with my VHS collection, because my VHS collection is just like the stuff that I grew up with. So like Disney sing-along songs, still listen to, because they hold up. I will never be ashamed of that. I still watch Disney sing-along songs because they're so fun. And I love the Christmas one, and my favorite one is Disneyland Fun. So, fun fact for you. And and then I have like a lot of the Disney classics. You know, like Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, The Jungle Book, and stuff like that. And so with those, with my VHS collection, God, do you think there's anyone watching this that doesn't know what a VHS is? Yeah. I have the the Pixar lamp, the Lego set, and it looks so cute. And then I also have the Disney 100 anniversary Lego set that they did, where it's a camera and some like Disney, like Mickey Mouse and Minnie, and another two figures that I can't remember. And so they were so adorable. When I saw it, I was like, this will look so cute on my shelf, and I was right. and so bear with me here. And so that's like what I have in my head, right? When I look at my bookcases with my favorite like TV series that I binge watch all the time, and rewatch like year after year, it gets so cute no matter in what direction you go. Because for example, currently I'm rewatching Bob's Burgers from the start because I finished it. I caught up. I've only watched it for the first time last year, but which is crazy because it's been alive for forever. It can probably already have a driver's license, or a driver's permit. But then there's like other ones that I've watched for a little bit longer, like New Girl. I've also been restarting a rewatch of New Girl, also really fun. And imagine the living room in miniature. That's just so cute. Well, anything in miniature is cute. And, but then, okay, I'll stop rambling about that. And so I was thinking about starting with Bob's Burgers because since it's animation, I feel like it'll be a cartoon, animation, it'll be fairly easy to replicate. And then some people have done dioramas of Bob's Burgers, and they look great. And it's so fun. And it would be of the storefront, but with lighting so that you can see into the diner. And I would like cut out little paper figures. It'll be 2D because you just have to see it from the front. And because I have a limited skill set. And like 3D, it's like sculpting is not one of them. And limited equipment and a 3D printer is also not one of them yet. And it'll be so cute. So anyways, I was thinking of starting with that, but I'm nervous because since I'm just starting this out, I'm not going to be very good at it, and that is okay. But it makes me not want to start out with something that I care about so much and that I want so much. And so I think what instead I might do is think of some different ideas of what I might, like what type of miniatures I might want to do. And there's like a bajillion of them, right? Like I would do, like a greenhouse would be really cute. Like a little book nook. Oh my god, a book nook. We're doing a book nook. We're doing a book nook with a bay window. And okay, sorry, I just got so excited about that. I can't. I lost my train of thought. And it's because these bother me. They're in my I'm wearing headphones. But I don't know. Oh, but I wear headphones all day at work, so it's hurting me right now. Oh, you know what? No, yeah, they're in the right. I think I was just wearing them wrong. No. That's right side. No, yeah, I know how to wear headphones, earphones. Anyways, and so I think that's what we'll tackle on stream next. Because I currently have a couple of work in progresses. I have 2.5 cross-stitch projects. I have a paint by numbers. And I have a couple other random things, but they don't really count if I don't say they do. Let's go with that. And I feel like there's something else. Oh, I got okay, no, well, that's not really a project. That was just shopping. I got some molds for some silicone molds for miniatures. They're super cute. And I got some modeling clay to try them out. And so I decided to go like through each mold to see what it will look like. And because that way I think it'll be really good, because if I ever need something that I know I might have a mold for, I can just look at the actual objects, like what it makes, and then, you know exactly what I need. Anyways. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, whenever we craft at least. This is, terms of service are always subject to change, as they say. This is a very loose plan. Oh, but it'd be so fun. And like, 'cause I have the wood already, and I just want to make miniature furniture. I want to make a mini bookshelf and a mini, what's other furniture? Chair. And I'm really excited, because I'm really excited to see what I can, like, crochet, like what minis I can crochet, to make everything look more realistic, anything I can sew, and like woodworking even. Okay, that's a little bit more advanced. But I did take a class in middle school. But anyways, with that, I will leave you guys. That is it for today's stream. It is 1 o'clock, so it's about time for me to go have dinner and cool down so I can eventually fall asleep. Hopefully. I have a hard time falling asleep. And that's just been since childhood. And, but I really, really appreciate everyone who stopped by, anyone who stuck around. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, my streams very much are just a toss in the air to see what you're gonna get. So I just feel like I have to disclose that to every single person every time someone new comes by, and at the end of every stream. But I really appreciate anyone who decided to follow. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will be live again tomorrow at 11 p.m. Central Standard Time if you want to hop by for that. I will be off on Thursdays, but on Fridays I stream at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so we get to spend a little bit more time together because I'm off those days. But with that, I'll stop rambling and I'll let you guys go. Once again, thank you. I hope you guys have a good night or a good day, depending on what side of the world you're on. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. So, good night. Goodbye.